All right, welcome to my journey through the first 8 weeks of this course. I decided here to put up my Michelangelo sketches. The reason for that is that they really scared me. Looking at that image, I didn't think that I would get a really good outcome, but with the 5-minute sketches, I really found that I could just let go, and I was really happy with what I finally put out. This is my objects, which was my daughter's wooden toy car. I had a lot of fun playing with different ways to create the form and smudging, and I'd never even done, and it was really great, and I'm really happy with the outcome there. With my decorative letter, I used the M, which was really challenging, and I actually did this one twice, total probably 10 hours. Big learning curve for me in terms of using the bleed of the marker to get the little white specks to come through, and a big lesson because it looked really wrong the first time because I outlined everything. And you can see here I outlined a little bit but left all the specks white and then just bled into each little spot, and it really turned out great. This is my chair, which challenged my brain heavily. First model I've ever made, and I really found it a challenge going from 2D to 3D. I just had a mind blank as to where to put each little bit, but got there in the end, and it was really fun. With my collage, my objects, I loved this project. I have not done a lot of photography in the past, so it was really fun zooming in, playing with different layouts, linear, and just playing with the textures of the objects, piling them on top of each other, cropping in, and it was a great challenge for me. With the cropping and framing was probably the most surprising to me. I found it really inspiring every time I put that little mask on top of something that was a full image, and then I cropped in and it just started talking to me. I used magazines and then my clothing. This is my makeup bag, bottom left, and it was just really fun playing with that exercise. My mark making, this is my final outcome, RB. If you turn your head to the right, it looks like 2 birds, which is a really big thing for me, birds, but I went through a few to get here. This is an ink, super organic and natural, but when I first started, I went through paper cutting, and they seemed quite rigid, and they didn't really feel like me, and I just kept pushing the idea further and further and different mediums, and came up with something I was really happy with. Anti-design was a hoot. I sat in different areas of my house and just looked at objects and started playing around with how I could make them useless. These are the 3 that I wanted to push. The toilet pad, though, is the one that I decided to take further. I found the technical drawing really challenging. I'm not the best at math, and I found trying to figure out how to draw it to scale was really hard, but got there in the end. Played with a clay model, which I thought was great, and ended up with an advertisement that I channeled late night infomercials with. Thanks for watching.